FIFA intervenes after Barcelona's complaints about refereeing in La Liga, particularly following the Osasuna match. Following the controversial statements made by Barcelona's president, Joan Laporta, accusing referees of double standards in how they handle matches involving Real Madrid compared to Barcelona, reactions have been increasing, especially among the Catalan club's fans. Laporta's comments came after Real Madrid's match against Espanyol, where he pointed out that referees often show leniency toward Real Madrid while being stricter with Barcelona. This has sparked numerous discussions in sports circles. The criticisms have focused on two key incidents. Laporta protested the referee's failure to award a foul on Barcelona's Pau Victor in the build-up to Osasuna's second goal against Barcelona, which proved pivotal in the match. This decision angered the club's supporters, who felt the referee ignored a clear foul on their player, allowing Osasuna to capitalize and score. Laporta also highlighted a similar situation in a previous match between Barcelona and Rayo Vallecano, where a goal by Robert Lewandowski was disallowed for a supposed foul on the opposition. Barcelona fans saw this as another example of what they describe as double standards that favor Real Madrid, with referees being more lenient in some matches and stricter when it comes to Barcelona. Another incident that Laporta and Barcelona fans pointed out was a rough challenge on young player Lamine Yamal inside the penalty box in one match. They believed the referee should have awarded Barcelona a penalty, but once again, the referee chose not to consult VAR and no penalty was given. These recurring incidents have led Barcelona's management and fans to express their dissatisfaction with how referees handle the team's matches. FIFA's response. In light of this escalating criticism from Laporta and Barcelona fans, FIFA, as the global governing body of football, was expected to respond to these allegations. In an official statement, FIFA emphasized the importance of respecting refereeing decisions and urged all clubs and officials to exercise restraint in their comments regarding referees. FIFA clarified in its statement that VAR technology was introduced to assist referees in making accurate decisions and reduce human error in matches. However, they stressed that the final decision rests with the on-field referee. Although VAR can be used in certain situations, its application is subject to the referee's discretion and is only used in critical situations. FIFA also noted that it closely monitors all matches and is committed to ensuring fair competition and refereeing integrity. They asserted that there is no evidence of bias or double standards in the handling of matches involving specific teams. FIFA rejected any attempts to cast doubt on the integrity of referees or the overall refereeing system, stating that while decisions may sometimes be controversial, they are part of the game. In the conclusion of its statement, FIFA emphasized that allegations of refereeing bias should be seriously reviewed, but only through official channels and established regulations. FIFA warned that irresponsible statements from club officials could result in disciplinary action against them. It called on all parties to work together to improve and develop the game, rather than focus on stirring controversy and doubts about refereeing integrity. FIFA also confirmed that it continually works with local federations to improve refereeing standards, providing regular training for referees to enhance their on-field decisions. They added that criticisms should be constructive, as progress in football depends on respecting sports institutions and the referees who work to maintain the game's integrity. At the same time, FIFA assured that it does not ignore any formal complaints regarding refereeing and that there are clear mechanisms for addressing such claims. They noted that they closely monitor the use of VAR and its effectiveness in various competitions, remaining committed to further developing the system to ensure justice as much as possible. In conclusion, FIFA called for a focus on football itself and on-field performance, stating that constant discussions about refereeing could divert attention from the technical skills and high-level abilities displayed by the players. These aspects should be the focus of both fans and officials alike. Paying money to leave. Barcelona's new plan to part ways with De Jong. Spanish reports have revealed new developments regarding the future of Dutch midfielder Frenkie de Jong at Barcelona in the coming period. De Jong still has 2 seasons left on his contract with Barcelona, which is set to expire on June 30th, 2026. De Jong has suffered numerous injuries recently with Barcelona and has yet to participate in any match this 2024/2025 season. Barcelona decides on De Jong's departure. According to the Spanish newspaper Sport, Barcelona wants De Jong to leave the team at the end of the current season due to his frequent injuries and his high annual salary. The newspaper also revealed that Barcelona plans to pay 18 million euros to agree on his departure from the club at the end of the season, as per the agreement between both parties. Pedri criticizes refereeing after Osasuna loss. "We deserved a penalty." Pedri, the Spanish midfielder for Barcelona, criticized the referee's performance in the team's match against Osasuna, which took place as part of the Spanish league competition. The match between Barcelona and Osasuna, part of the 8th round of La Liga, ended with a 4-2 loss for Barca at the El Sadar Stadium. Pedri, in statements highlighted by the Spanish newspaper Mundo Deportivo, said, "We were not good during the first half, things didn't go well for us, and the second goal punished us." He continued, "We deserved more in the second half, but we conceded goals when we were at our best." Pedri: "An Osasuna player stepped on our player before scoring the goal." Pedri added in his remarks, "We had to keep going after the first half result, but they hurt us on the counterattacks." On the team's rotation against Osasuna, he said, "Rotation is normal. There are many matches, but that's no excuse. We all had to be mentally prepared, and the first half result punished us." Regarding a possible foul in Osasuna's second goal, he responded, "In my opinion, it was a very clear foul, and Lamine Yamal definitely deserved a penalty." He concluded his statements on the Osasuna goal. "I told the referee that an Osasuna player stepped on Pau Victor's foot before scoring the goal, but a goal of ours was disallowed against Rayo Vallecano for a lesser incident involving Koundé." Barcelona's position in the La Liga table. Barcelona is currently at the top of the La Liga table with 21 points, gathered from the 8 matches played since the start of the current season. Flick's strong response. After strange refereeing decisions against Osasuna. In an extended and sharp post-match commentary following the game between Barcelona and Osasuna, Barcelona's head coach, Hans Flick, expressed his deep dissatisfaction with the refereeing performance, highlighting what he considered to be wrong decisions that significantly impacted the flow of the game. Flick pointed out that the team had been performing well, referencing a pivotal moment that sparked much controversy: Osasuna's second goal, which he believes followed a clear foul on a Barcelona player. Flick emphasized that the foul was obvious to everyone, whether in the stadium or watching on screens. He described the moment when a Barcelona player was obstructed by an Osasuna forward in midfield, clearly stating that the physical contact warranted stopping play, or at least reviewing the incident with VAR. However, the referee decided to continue the game without a review, allowing Osasuna to carry on with the play that ended in their goal. Speaking in a frustrated tone, Flick remarked, "It's unacceptable at this stage of competition and at this level of football to overlook such errors. We expected the referee to be more cautious with his decisions, especially in moments that directly affect the course of the game." He highlighted that the VAR technology exists precisely for such instances, to correct mistakes that the referee might miss or that are difficult to spot in real time. The German coach added, "I expected the game to be stopped and for the referee to be called to review the incident using VAR. This would have given everyone a fair chance to properly assess the situation. But what happened was the complete opposite. The game continued without any intervention, and the goal was counted immediately." He explained that these refereeing decisions not only influence the outcome of the match, but also affect the players' mental state, who feel wronged when their efforts are not respected. Continuing his critique, Flick said, "We are in an era where it is essential to use the available technology to ensure fairness in games, but if it's not used effectively, then what's the point of having it? Players and fans deserve to see matches officiated with justice and transparency, which wasn't the case today." He added that such errors significantly impact the players' confidence in the refereeing system. Flick also mentioned that he approached the refereeing staff after the match to inquire why VAR was not used during that crucial moment, but did not receive a satisfactory answer. There was no clear explanation for why VAR wasn't consulted, which only adds to our confusion. We respect the referees and understand that mistakes happen. But when we have technology that can correct those mistakes, there's no excuse not to use it. In closing, Flick stressed that his team would continue to focus on delivering their best performances but called for improvements in refereeing and the proper use of VAR in the future. He noted that such decisions can affect the outcome of major matches and shape the destiny of championships, reiterating that refereeing fairness is the foundation of any sporting competition. Flick concluded by saying, "We are ready to face all the challenges on the pitch, but all we ask for is fair and balanced decisions. If these errors continue without being corrected, it could negatively affect the spirit and integrity of the game." With these words, Flick expressed his great disappointment with the officiating and the need for better use of video assistance technology in future matches to ensure fairness for all.
Vâng, và trước khi tiếp tục video, thì các quý vị đang xem video thấy hay thì like, comment và đăng ký ủng hộ kênh với nhé. Một lần nữa xin chân thành cảm ơn quý vị rất nhiều.
Revealing Rafinha's sacrifices for Barcelona. According to Spanish press reports on Saturday, Brazilian star Rafinha has made several sacrifices in order to wear the Barcelona shirt. According to the Spanish network Relevo, Rafinha rejected a move to Chelsea when he was playing for Leeds United, even though the Blues' financial offer was €12 million higher, due to his love for Barcelona. The report explained that Rafinha also sacrificed part of his salary with Barcelona to help the club raise the financial offer they made to Leeds in order to finalize the deal. It was also mentioned that Rafinha turned down tempting offers to leave Barcelona, including a notable one from Saudi club Al Nassr, who offered €80 million and a massive salary, but he refused. Rafinha also received an offer from Saudi club Al Hilal through Jorge Jesus, who coached him at Sporting Lisbon with a huge financial package, but the player rejected this as well. The report states that Rafinha's ambition has always been and remains to succeed at Barcelona, and he is now achieving that under German coach Hans Flick, playing either centrally or on the wings. The Spanish network added that Rafinha appears to be a different player under Flick, compared to previous years under Xavi Hernandez. Barcelona stars surprise Ter Stegen in his crisis. In a wonderful humanitarian gesture, Barcelona players showed their solidarity with their German goalkeeper, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, during the match against Getafe in the 7th round of La Liga. The players entered the pitch wearing shirts with a heartfelt message that read, "Stay strong, Captain," reflecting the team spirit and solidarity during difficult times. This humanitarian gesture from Barcelona players comes at a challenging time for Ter Stegen, who suffered a painful injury during the match against Villarreal in the 6th round of La Liga. He sustained a complete tear of the patellar tendon in his right knee. The injury occurred when the German goalkeeper jumped to catch the ball, but his fall to the ground was incorrect, resulting in the tendon tear. After medical examinations, Barcelona officially announced the painful injury details. The injury was a major shock for Ter Stegen and his teammates, especially as medical reports indicated that his absence from the field could extend to 8 months. This long recovery period presents a challenge not only physically but also mentally, as Ter Stegen is one of Barcelona's most important players and has played a key role in the team's success over the years. The players' reaction to their teammates' injury was swift and clear. The shirts they wore during the Getafe match carried encouraging messages aimed at lifting the spirits of the German goalkeeper during his long recovery period. Such gestures are not merely symbolic of solidarity, but are also a way to motivate the player to keep fighting for his return to the field.